Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Vormithrax, and it's time to play some more Rimworld. We're going to change things up a bit. I finally bit the bullet, took the plunge, made the change. We are now going to do modded Rimworld. So, I consider this 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, I'm now using mods. 1 step back, I don't have any idea how to use the mods or how to set them up, which ones are necessarily good or bad. Just grabbed a mod list off the interwebs and threw it in, and some of them I know pretty well what they do, and I'll probably enjoy them. But I've only got about 5 minutes of kind of poking around in a game with them and active, so we'll see. I've just gotten really frustrated with some of the vanilla base Rimworld mechanics, and I know a few of these mods go a long way towards addressing some of those. So I decided just to take the deep plunge. Just get it over with. Let's just throw some mods in there. I'll keep taking suggestions for additional mods or ones to remove and all that kind of stuff. But I wanted to go ahead and just get it over with. The bulk of my play is going to be with mods. I think I've got the base gameplay down well enough now for vanilla that I can at least make some educated comparisons and decisions on which ones I like, don't like, and how to adjust them. So, it's kind of where we're at. We are going to start a brand new colony. I didn't want to continue the last one without mods while I was trying to learn these mods, so to try to keep my sanity, I'd rather have all my play be with the mods fully enabled. So we're going to start a brand new one. Not going to go too difficult. I'm going to use the same base world settings that I've used before. I know I have more options now with a couple of the mods that I've added in. But we're going to take it easy at first while I kind of poke around the new interfaces and the new buttons and the new options and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know how much I'll use all the features of the new mods. It's going to take me a little bit of time and figuring to kind of get a hold of things. But that's the plan. So we do still have the Twitch voting enabled. So Twitch Stories is still set up and set for 30 minutes, just like before. I do have the bot set up for commands. There's 3 new commands for Rimworld. So Nightbot, you can use Rim settings, and that'll give you the basic game world setup. Not too much there. Then I've also got mods 1 and mods 2, and that will list all the mods. There were so many it wouldn't fit on one Nightbot command. I had to break them up into 2 different ones. So there you go, Rim settings, mods 1, mods 2, they're listed in the description of my Twitch episode, so if you need a reminder, just take a look there. That'll get people up to date so you can see what mods I'm running. It's hard for me to take advice on mods in the Twitch chat, because there's just too much going on. I'm trying too hard to learn what I'm doing in the game. I'm not going to remember anything you guys tell me in the chat. In regards to mods and other mods to use, make sure you hit me up on my Discord channel, preferably. In the Rimworld section, if you have any suggestions on mods that I'm not currently running. Put an S in there. It's mods 1. Sorry, plural. M-O-D-S 1. So yeah, best place to let me know that kind of info if you have suggestions is on my Discord channel in the Rimworld section. That way I can review it at any time. The Twitch chat's just going to flow by. I'm trying too hard to concentrate on other things I'll never remember. So, let's go ahead and get Game World started. So, I do have more options now. Some of the options I don't really know how to get to. I know I can go to mods. I've got the mod list here. I just basically typed in all of these mod names. I've got them all enabled, the ones that I put on the list. And I can go to settings for some of these. I'm not real sure I know enough about them yet to make value judgments on what to do. So we're just going to leave them as they are installed. So we're still doing Crash Landed, still doing Cassandra-Rough, and still want to be able to save for the moment. We'll start into the hardcore stuff later. Then we'll go next, and we'll just randomize a few times. Power Armor Suit. All right, that sounds good. All right. Much more crowded. I can't remember. This is the more factions one. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, more faction interaction. So we got a few more factions, or they're more numerous, I guess, but they're scrambled up a bit. So what do we got? Still purple and yellow are the ones that I want to be friendly with. I am still going to try to pick a fairly friendly biome for me to settle into. Hey there, blue. With a little bit of yellow over there. Let's see. I'm only familiar with the temperate... Oh, that's tropical rainforest. Temperate forest. 50 out of 60 is fine. How about over here? 50 out of 60. Tropical rainforest again. I don't know anything about tropical rainforest. I don't want tropical rainforest. Minus 52. Purple, yellow, and kind of that light tan would be okay. I think that's what that is. What do we got up here? Temperate forest, mountainous, marble and limestone. 30 out of 60 is terrible, though. Not sure I like this world. 40 out of 60 is close to what I want to be with. How about down south? More tropical rainforest. Don't want shrubland. Oh, a little island with the friendly guys. What do we got? 40 out of 60 temperate forest? That's going to be too close up here. Nah, I better not. Even worse, that direction? What a weird damn world. Get a different world. I don't like that one. Whoa, what the hell? What did you do to me, game? Huh. Nope. Let's see if Dentist is a little more generous with the faction types. We're going to be here all evening just hitting generate world. Alright, looks like a little better mix on this one. Pretty compact world section, though. How are we doing up here? 40 out of 60? 50 out of 60 is what I'm trying to aim for. Temperate forest, 50 out of 60 near the blue and yellow guys. I'm just not having much luck getting that combo. Year round I don't need. Nice little peninsula. Can't seem to find a midpoint. There's 50 out of 60 in that area. Maybe we'll go right here. Large hills, marble and granite, 50 out of 60. We got yellow, blue, and I think these are the other ones that are closest. These ones here. Oh, nope, not that. Wait. I'm having a hard time telling the difference on the map between these two. Turlia and Union. Who are you? That's Turlia. Alright, so that's the one I want. That's the one I don't like. Good enough. I'm just going to end up getting raided and killed, but that's fine. Slate, granite, and marble. I like the mix. 50 out of 60. Oops, I don't want mountainous. I want large hill. There we go. That's the one I had picked earlier. I don't know if... Is desert going to be really harsh for my guys to get through to get to anything? Maybe I don't want to be over there. Choices. I'm having a harder time picking things on these maps with this, this change. Let's try one more. Yeah, Remo, modded. You can use mods 1 and... God damn it, it did it again. You can use mods 1 and mods 2 to see exactly what mods I'm running. I'm already having problems with the modded faction stuff. Picking a spot in the world. I might have to go into that settings and tone this down. They're just way too populated for my comfort. I just don't know the game well enough. I feel like I'm going to be right next to all these guys and just constantly have problems. Nope, don't want that. It's probably a good thing for later once I'm really familiar with the game. But for right now, it's making me nervous. Yeah, it's really crowded. I want to know how I tone this down. Let's back out of here for a second. I'm not sure. Wait. Back up. Options, mod settings. More faction interaction. Alright, what do we got here? Pirate outpost spawn rate? No, not that one. I don't think this is the one that's doing it. Faction options or main options? Main options? Faction base density. Alright, there we go. Normal. There. That'll help. Let's just make that one change and see what happens. New colony. I'm not sure why it was on high like that. Cassandra-Rough. Let me save. Next. They seem to be repeating somewhat. Here, let's do that one. We're already learning stuff about mods. That's better. Alright, that's not quite as crazy. We got 3, huh? Purple, yellow, and greenish. So, yellow, green, the bluish purple. Temperate Forest, 30 out of 60. I assume I need to go south. 50 out of 60 is kind of in this range. Super big mountains I'd have to go over if I went that way. How about over here? This looks kind of good. 30 out of 60 again. Man. What do we got in here? Tropical rainforest again. Well, I like the spread. Yeah, I've definitely seen these before. Red rum. Show me what red rum looks like. Hey, Mr. Bombastic. Welcome. Every once in a while it does this to me. Alright, red rum I don't like. No red rum. How about folly? There's a distinct lack of gameplay going on while I fiddle with these world settings. And again, it just seems like it's just a couple missing entirely one of the factions. What is up with the spread? Yeah, it's mostly QOL stuff, interface and QOL stuff. There wasn't too many that I saw that added things to the game that weren't just informational. So it's not like Star Wars mod or anything like that. Alright, this time we got 3 hostile. I just can't seem to find a good area in the belt of temperate that I want. This is a pretty crowded area. Can I find what I want? 40 out of 60 is close. 50 out of 60, 50 out of 60. And over by the road. 50 out of 60. Large hills, granite, sandstone, and marble. That'll do it. I think that'll work. Puts me near some friendly ones. Puts me on a road. Gets me into the temperate forest that I want. Gets me the 50 out of 60 days growing season. I could probably do 40 out of 60 with my current experience level in the game, but with so many changes I'm going to have to deal with all the new mods that I'm going to try to learn, I'm not sure I want to do that. So, I think this is where we're going to go. That looks good right there to me. Got a river border. Yeah, we got the stone types that I want. Let's go for it. Alright, so I do have prepare carefully. I'm not sure I'm ready to delve into that, though. At some point, I'm sure I will. Once I really get the handle on everything, I'll come in here and take advantage of everything this thing can offer. I understand it's pretty cool and pretty awesome and all that good stuff, but I'm going to stick with the basic basic process for now. So let's click some buttons, see if we can get something going here without me spending too much time. Yeah, Catizula, modded Rimworld, which is a good and a bad thing. It's more stuff for me to learn, but I did take the plunge finally, so we're gonna mod our way to oblivion. Medical and social, that's a good combo. I like that. Unfortunately, no violence I don't like. No dumb labor I don't like. And 8 plants, 8 animals, that's not too bad. Nothing super good about the rest of it. So he's a maybe. These two are definite no's. There's a shooter. And not much else. Whoa. What are we looking at here? 9 melee, 5 construction, 14 mining, 10 crafting. No problems there. Hypersensitive psychically, it'd be a bit of an issue. Plus 80%. Whoa. Yeah, that'll be an issue on occasion. And he's got an alcohol addiction. Of course he does. Yeah, use the Discord for mod suggestions. I can't keep track of recommendations in the Twitch chat. It'll just flow right through my eyeballs and out the back of my brain. I'll never remember it via the Twitch chat. And I want to keep things to interface and quality of life mods. No total conversion mods, no Star Wars mods, that kind of stuff. Keep it to QOL and interface stuff for now. And you can see the mod list I'm currently running in the chat commands. Mods 1 and Mods 2. Herb World Sex Slave. Nope, definitely not. Medieval Doctor, huh? That would be the Quack. Nudist, misandrist, and pessimist. That's a lot of ists. I don't know. Not too impressed with a lot of these guys. Intellectual's good. And incapable of violence again. Well. We're just going to start hitting randomize. So currently I've got somebody for plants and animals, and that's about it. So I need construction, shooting, and medical, I think would be the other important ones. He's okay. I don't have any cooking either. Steadfast and super immune I like. 9 medical, 8 plants. I think that one might supersede this one. Yeah, let's put her on top. No. Super cook, backup med, but no dumb labor, no violence. Absolutely not. 10 plants, 12 animals. Alright, what do we got there? 10 shooting, 7 melee, a little bit of construction, backup cook, decent animal, decent social, decent intellectual, no problems here. No major issues there. Alright, she's in. So that gives me a shooter, an initial cook that'll learn fast, and an animal handler. And we've got the cook and the planter. So I need construction. Construction, I think, is the big thing, though. Oh, man. Too smart, gourmand, slothful. Sure would be nice, but 0 construction, 3 construction. I guess we got a 5 construction. Low on construction mining. Pretty good on everything else. Plus, this guy's got social and intellectual locked up. I think I might go with these 3. Yeah, let's go with these 3. I want to get in game. We're already 20 minutes, 24 minutes in, and I haven't even gotten to the actual game map yet. Alright, we are in... What kind of world map did we get? So one of the mods is zoom view. We can zoom way further out and in, so I can see the whole map. And I can examine their nostrils, apparently. That's pretty close. So I like that, if I can keep my mouse wheel under control and not freak everybody out by going all in, all out all the time. We got a temperature gauge, we got more buttons, we got more tabs. We'll go through them. I've only got about 10 minutes of actual poking at it to see where the things are at. So, there's going to be a lot of me kind of poking around the mods. So, apologize for that, but necessary evil. So I can learn how the mod scene works in Rimworld. Alright, so looking at our base world, we got a pretty interesting little center section here. We've got a geyser, a very small fertile area. That's one of the worst growing areas I've had in one of my playthroughs. It looks like we're not going to get the fertile growth, because I'm not going way over there. And that's pretty much it. Tiny one up there, one over there. Yeah. So, I'm thinking we're just going to box off this little middle area right here. We got obvious walls, walls eventually. Close this off at some point. Maybe just right here, there, and there. I think this will give me enough room for a good starter base area. Get me as far as I've been in previous games anyway. We have no little preset buildings in this area that I can use. We got one over there, one there. I think that's a little too far for my taste, so we're going to have to set something up. I could build something against the wall here. We've got steel, steel, steel. More steel, more steel. Any compacted machinery? All I'm seeing is steel so far. Oh, there's some. It's a little harder to see. Little bits and drabs of compacted machinery. The scroll speed is a little faster than I like. I don't know if there's a setting for that, other than zooming in. I've never found a scroll speed setting. I don't think there is one. If anybody knows of one, let me know. I know resolution, UI, cursor, but there's no way of changing the speed of the scrolling with the keyboard. Alright. Another thing I really like, this mod that lets me see the mood of my colonists in a little bar behind them. Love that. That's cool. We got silver ore sitting right here on the edge. That's funny. Let's see. I'm wondering if right in here might not be a good spot initially. And a big spot up there that might work as well. There's a geyser. Oh, I'm almost liking this spot better. Tiny wall to close off, tiny wall to close off, and then a series of little walls up here. Again, no fertile ground, but that's not different. We'd have, oh, it's two geysers. Two geysers in that little tiny area. Then the question is this big enough for me to do what I'd want to do? Yeah, I like that spot better. It'd be way easier to close that off. A little close to the northern wall. Yeah, Johnny, I'll be mumbling about things for a while. If you want to chime into chat, if I mention something and you know the answer, feel free. I've got 10 minutes total exposure to all the mods that I've got installed currently, so I'm sure I will hit many questions during the course of the playthrough. And I'm relatively new to Rimworld to begin with, so... I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to set up here. We'll do... we got a tiny bit of fertile ground right here. Every time I look, I want to pick larger and larger spots. I just don't know... I don't have enough gameplay experience to know whether I really need the fertile ground, if I need to overly worry about it. You know, only 900 hours. I feel the same way about Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, the other main game that I cover. I've only got about 3,000 hours in that, and I'm still discovering new things that I didn't know before. I look forward to becoming similarly experienced with Rimworld. Let's see. What am I going to do here? I set up over there. There's actually 3 vents in the close proximity. Yeah, I think I'm going to set up kind of in this area initially. I'll go ahead and plant here, and maybe some here. I don't plan on putting the walls up right away. We're going to try some other defenses for a little bit before I start closing things off. So... we'll set up grow zones here. We'll set up our general buildings over here. So how do I want to set this up? Usually I try to set my kitchen, my freezer up next to my grow zones. So if I'm planning on doing farming over here, I want to have this for my... I'll do the freezer down here, kitchen on top, and then we'll kind of diverge from there. Alright, let's get these guys figured out real quick. Bio, who's what? You can do either badly. You are definitely the rifle person. And you can also do either badly. So go ahead and grab a revolver. And the knife. I know there's ways... That's all the local stuff. I'll go get the other stuff later. All things first. Berry bush, 74% growth rate. Yeah, I've seen apple trees and like these. Peach trees. I don't know how much of an effect I need to worry about that kind of stuff yet. Alright, so my growing area is over there. My first buildings are going to go up over here. I need my initial temporary shelter. I think I'll set it up kind of in this nook for now. So let's make stockpile zone right here in the center for now. It's fine. And oops. Good dumping zone. Not far away from it. We're gonna leave them on default settings for now until I get things figured out again. Let's see, let's put... clear that area out. Alright, looks like we got most of the stuff off of our initial landing sites. Nothing else super close. We'll track down all the other stuff on the map later. Alright, looks like it's in. That stuff cleared out, guys. What is all that stuff? Plant scraps? Alright, new stuff. Get that out of there as well. Alright, how am I going to do this? We got steel right there. Oops. Blueprints! Blueprints! Blueprints I'm looking forward to. I really want to use blueprints. Production structure. Yeah, let's just do wood walls for now. What do those symbols mean? No idea what that symbol means. Let's put a torch in here. Let's get a sleeping spot for Buddy Dog. Did we get a dog? What did we get? We got snow hare. Well, that doesn't sound useful. Terraform. Some of my buttons have moved around. Oh, that's the quality one. Alright, got it. Quality builder. So you can set minimum quality levels. Cool. Good to know. Not going to use it right now, but thanks for letting me know. Okay, let's see. We need to get the grow zones designated here. Zone, grow zone. Do one. Like so. One like so. And one like so. Alright, whoa! Alright, that's different. I like that. That's cool. You can pick them by that, see all the details. Nifty! That's much better. Alright, rice plant there is good. Even a settings button for that. And I want heal root there. And give me... let's have horn there. Wait. Yeah. Hey there, old man gamer nerd. I don't know, is that overboard? I think that's pretty conservative from what I've heard. For Rimworld, I know lots of people play with 100+ mods. Alright, so we got the grow zone set up. Still working there. You are cleaning rock rubble. What are you good at, OD Sheriff? I think that's different too, that it's highlighting the person. Used to be I had to search for the person's name. It always bugged me that I had somebody highlighted and it wouldn't actually show me. This is a little different looking as well. And I know there's... Where's that button? No. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, cool. That's the manual priorities button. There it is. There's the expanded one. Not going to be playing with that one quite yet. I'm going to have to get a better pair of glasses if I'm going to figure that one out and read that one easily. Alright. So, Odie the Sheriff. Actually, come here, Odie. Look at it this way. You're my backup animal handler and nothing useful, apparently. No mining skill. A little bit of construction. Alright, so we're out of wood. We need to go chop some more wood. Oops. Get on wood chopping duty. Chop it all here locally. Hey you, finish that first. Make sure everybody's got a bed before nightfall. Alright, so we got light, we got the beds, we got the animal spot, we've got... Whoops. Hey you. Come out and get the horseshoe down. There we go. We've got an entertainment spot. Here's a question. I'm assuming this is impassable? Does that act as a blocking wall, or do I need to plug this little spot right here? I believe that this counts as a solid wall, but I'm not 100%. I guess I could tell when it says if it's an indoors or not when I point at it. Constructed roof. There we go. So it is saying indoors. Alright, I guess that answers that question. So, we got beds, we've got a roof just in time, we've got a table to eat at. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? We'll worry about plants and that later. We'll turn this into... I'll expand it and we'll turn it into a combo med center prisoner containment at some point probably, but for now. Alright, I think we got the basics in. Just starting the planting process. Yeah, do we have any, we don't have any here in our little nook. I'm not seeing any plants to harvest here locally. Oh, it looks a little different. I gotta get used to the different look. Alright, so... yeah, it's a little bit scattered around. How about the animals? Oops, not the animals, the wildlife. I'm going to try really hard to kill with extreme prejudice all of this bad wildlife. Oh, I got so annoyed when I lost my best people to just random wild animal attacks. I don't think I'm ready for grizzly bears yet, though. 4 grizzly bears, that seems like a lot. This is a new display screen for me, too, so... Wildness? What is wildness rating? What does this actually mean? I understand you can move and drag the colony, but the column, I just want to know what that represents. Tame chance, I get the idea of. Is this like a difficulty factor? Meat amount, leather amount, kills. Revenge chance on tame fail. Alright, this is the one that I was looking for, so yeah. Alright, so the alpacas are fair game, and then the little things are fair game. Everything else might fight back. No problem. Alright, we'll deal with that in a little bit. Now I need to start plotting out... Oh crap, this is not good. The geyser is right where I was going to put my kitchen / so on. I'm going to have to build around these geysers. They're not conveniently placed for what I was planning on doing. Well, if I click on it, it's just going to sort the column. It's not describing to me what that actually means. Right-click to remove column, click and drag to move it, and I can click to sort it. But it's not telling me what the wildness actually does. What does this number represent? Click the pawn animal. Alright, so if I click that, or just that, wildness, 25%. Wilder creatures are naturally more difficult to tame, train, and handle. Yeah, so it's basically the difficulty factor. Just seems weird that it doesn't tell me anything like that here. But whatever. We'll get over it. Alright, we'll deal with that in a little bit. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. I forgot about this geyser. It's gonna screw me up a bit having these 2 geysers where they're at with my normal plan. Maybe I'll go... How am I going to do this? I'm going to try to rein in my size of some of my buildings and be a little more efficient about how I put things in them. Yeah, Retro, I got it. I just had to drill a little deeper into the interface to get the info I wanted. We're out of wood again, so I need the chopping of wood, the hauling of things, and we'll get mining and stuff later. I'm having a hard time visualizing where I want to put buildings with these 2 geyser locations. I think what I may end up doing is go kitchen over here, and then build the freezer out this way, and then build the rest of my stuff deeper into the area here. Yeah, I can definitely see that, prioritizing the research and getting the weapons and armor up. Especially, well, part of that prioritization, though, D. Holmes, I'm sure has to do with the fact that they're experienced at the game and they're playing on much harder difficulty settings than I am, so they're getting hit hard and fast by the enemies and the animals and the environment and so on, much more so than I am. So part of that focus has got to be due to the different difficulty settings, I would imagine. But I can definitely see that. I've seen lots of tips and recommendations to go straight into the research, so trying to remember. I've got an intellectual 9 there. She's going to be my cook primarily, but we could throw up a production simple research desk right back here in the corner, and we'll get some wood going here in a second. Get that up. Hey there, buddy. Warg is down there killing raccoons, huh? I don't like the proximity of the warg. Kind of like this. I'm not sure if it's going to get kind of obstructive, seeing their thoughts in thought bubbles. Plus, I'm moving the interface around a lot, so I don't know if you guys ever notice what they're saying, but depending on my view level. Yeah, my unfamiliarity with the game makes me hesitant to do certain things in certain orders, because I'm always really paranoid about making sure I've got just some of the basics. I just don't know how well to balance my pawn's time and energy yet. Alright, let's go research. This is also new to me. So we've got a different looking research tree process, such. So normally I go for what? Batteries first? Something like that? We don't need... And I don't know anything about this biome plants, farming stuff. That's all new to me. Agriculture 1 and 2. Yeah, this might get a little funky. Let's see. I better stay zoomed in here. But yeah, there's the battery that I usually go for first. So they're going for recurve bow, smithing. So are the color codes like the different eras, like primitive versus as it advances along? So if I pick recurve bow, that'll lead over here to, as a requirement, I need recurve bow and smithing to get these, it looks like. Oh, I see. So that way it queues up, so this one's not required for those, which is kind of weirdly set up, I guess. Smith suits of plate armor from metal or wood. Wood armor. Slow movement, very protective. Alright, let's do that. We'll see how that goes for a little bit. And I can see here. Alright. Who's my... So, Rena and Odie are both pretty good at it. I'm gonna have to adjust this fairly quickly. Rena's working. Yeah, this is not gonna work already, I can see. Hey there, Mr. Grizzly Bear. Grizzly Bear chasing a rat. We do. Ride the bears with a giddy up mod? That sounds entertaining. Maybe sometime in the future. Alright, we're gonna need a door. Put a door there. And the plan is... Not quite. We'll figure that out afterwards. Well, research is going slow. It's going to take a while. We've just barely got any planting done. Hey there, Mowgli. Yeah, I can't help with questions about custom maps or things like that. I'm still way too new to the game. Love this grizzly bear just kind of hanging out nearby. Alright, yep. Not surprising. Oh, we got little mushrooms. That's new. Ironwood? What the hell's ironwood? Alright, that's too much useless running crap around. These entries are just a little bit too small. I don't want to play with the scaling. The text is just a little small for my comfort on some of these things with the expanded info. Grow mine, plant cut. 1 and 0, of course. I want Rena continue doing research. Odie, go get some experience cutting plants. Alright. My menus are moved around a little bit. Fueled stove. This place is way bigger than it needs to be. Yeah, way bigger than it needs to be. Maybe I'll make this... Too many doors. I don't like it. Can't make up my mind here. Well, I try to put my kitchen as close to my growing area as possible. I put my growing area up against my freezer and kitchen area. But I made this way too big for the kitchen area I'm going to need, so I'm trying to figure out how to partition it to make some of it the butchering area. But I usually also put that inside the freezer. So I'm thinking knocking this wall down, build it back out. Yeah, let's... Let's do this instead. Gonna want... I want a door from the outside into the freezer. And I also want an airlock. So if we do this... And then... take this wall. I think I'll just leave the kitchen the way it is for now. We'll expand into it, or I'll change its functions later. But we'll do this, and then we'll put the... I don't want to hem and haw on this too much. We'll just throw this right here. That way it's a short trip. This allows access, but we still have the airlock for the freezer area. Alright, so... it's, next thing I'm debating is, do I go straight to the stone cutting and make it out of stone? I'm tempted to do that. Let's do this, actually. I should have done this already. Wooden wall. There. 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 Hey, you. Do this first.